What's happening, Hardwood Nation? We're your online hosts, Nick Komjati and Blaine Carragher. The girls' brackets are out, and that means that playoff basketball is just on the horizon.
Well, that's right, Nick. We've heard from all of our online feedback from the girls, coaches, and players. Everyone's ready to go. So, Nick, let's break down some of these playoff standings. So the girls in the TVC Ohio have two #1 seeded teams, Athens of the D2 Chillicothe District and Nelsonville-York of the D3 Waverly District. Each team has the potential to go far this year. Now, Athens' spotless record could carry them throughout, but the potential roadblocks include CH Miami Trace and even their TVC Ohio Conference rival, the Vinton County Lady Vikings. Now, the Vikings are seeded third in the Chillicothe, and with their recent success, Nick, upsets are not out of the question.
Now, you mentioned Nelsonville-York, and NY could not pull away with a win from Athens this season, but in a separate bracket from the Dogs, NY's tenacious rebounding campaign led by Madison Davis could really carry them through the tourney. The Lady Bucks will take on either Meigs or River Valley on the 15th. The real game will happen if the girls meet up with #2 seed Lynchburg Clay. And other contenders in the tournament, the Alexander girls are seeded #2 in the D3 Waverly 2 district, and they could be playing the #8 seed Credible Hawking in that game. We've mentioned it a lot, but what a turnaround year for these Alexander Lady Spartans. Coming into this season, nobody would have predicted that they would be the #2 seed in the playoffs.
Well, now finally, Nick, we have the Eastern Lady Eagles. Now, the only #1 seeded team in the TVC Hawking. They are looking for redemption after that loss to Hillen last year in the state semis. Now, their district battle could be against the #2 seed Portsmouth Clay, and that seems to be the one deterrent from holding them back from this regional title.
Yeah, Portsmouth Clay is a good team. They're 14-5 on the season. They're now on a 9-game win streak after starting the season 5-5. But I really don't see anybody stopping these Lady Eagles. I think that they at least get to the state Final Four in Columbus, but I don't see why that they can't win the whole thing. There's just too much experience and too much talent on that team.
Well, Nick, I'm looking forward to see which TVC teams can pull through and show some heroism in this playoff season. But make sure you tune into WOUB on Sunday evenings. We'll have more coverage for you then. So, for Nick Komjati, I'm Blaine Carragher, reminding you to be heroic.